TK Monet has a drive to help her clients excel within the local CrossFit community. Get this, she knows what it's like to stand out, as most of her clientele are men, something TK takes great pride in. She's here to share her inspiring story, as well as showing us some CrossFit moves. TK recently caught up with our fitness guru, Raif Darazi.
Were you always into fitness, or is that something that happened once you moved to Atlanta?
I was always in the gym, like just doing little things. I started doing kickboxing and boxing, but I never had really planned to compete with boxing because it's such a dangerous sport. And I always wanted to put on like muscle. And I was just searching, how to put on muscle and still get a good cardio workout, and CrossFit came up. So I Googled the local CrossFit gym in my area, and it led me to here, CrossFit PPG.
So what advice would you give to someone who's maybe is interested in CrossFit, but hasn't taken that first step yet out of fear?
It's such a great sport because the workouts are scaled to your ability. So you're gonna have a coach, and they're gonna be able to judge and test your ability as far as strengths, weaknesses, and then we build off of that.
So what's the most rewarding thing that you've found about coaching others?
Just seeing the joy in people when they PR, which is PR's personal records, right? When they do things that they never thought they would be able to do, especially when it comes to the elderly.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about CrossFit?
The skill of CrossFit is to be able to move large loads, long distances quickly, right? Which your body is pretty much the largest load that you have to work with. We're hopper athletes. We can do anything. You can't take a weightlifter and have him run a marathon, but you can take a CrossFit athlete that can lift heavy a marathon all in the same day. So, it just creates a well-rounded athlete. And I think that's important for fitness. You should be able to do anything.
I hear that most of your clientele are men.
It's because I teach the morning class, 5:30, 6:30, because of my schedule. When you look at, the afternoon classes, you have more females showing up there and showing out. So, it's not just men doing CrossFit. It's definitely a lot of women doing CrossFit as well, such as myself.
What advice do you have for folks who are wanting to dip their toes into CrossFit for the first time?
Don't worry about the skill level. Your coach is going to be able to judge your strengths and your weaknesses and build off of that. So first thing to do is just show up.
All right, TK, you're gonna show us some CrossFit moves.
So first move we're gonna do is the air squat. We focus on functional fitness that you do in everyday life, right? So everybody sits down, stands up, sits down, stands up. Same thing with the air squat. You're just getting your feet hip width up under you and hinging the hips back, chest up, and returning to a standing position. Our next movement is going to be another essential movement that you use every single day, like taking something off of a shelf, right? And with that, you're just arm up, arm down, right? We translate that into our strict press, where resting here and overhead. And from there, as you get stronger, the weight will get heavier, and ultimately it'll translate into other movements like the push press and the push jerk. Your last movement is going to be the deadlift. We all pick things up, put them down, right? So same thing, because you're strongest in the center, your feet is going to be hip width apart. You want to go into a semi, not all the way here, like going all the way down like a squat, but you want to have those hips hinged up. And you got to think about it as your body moving like an elephant. So hips rise, everything rises together. You just stand up and you put it back down.
I'm already just breaking a sweat looking at that.